Hey there, this is Patrick Evans-Hylton from the Virginia Eats and Drink Show, and we are in the hunt room of the Cavalier Hotel at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Maybe over my shoulder you can see Tarnished Truth, but we also have Tarnished Truth in front of us here, and the man behind Tarnished Truth, Andrew Yancey. Andrew, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Good, excellent. So now we're here for a couple of reasons. Number one is to drink some of your absolutely wonderful spirits. The second is to tell folks about the great event, the Virginia Bourbon Invitational, that's coming up on November the 3rd. Give us a rundown on that.
Yeah, this is going to be a really unique event. This will be the first event that is on the entire front lawn of the Cavalier Hotel. We're expecting about 18 distilleries from all over the state that make bourbon, as well as a few from DC, West Virginia, and a few from Kentucky even. So guests will be able to taste bourbons from all over that region. There'll probably be about 50 different bourbons to taste that day. And we also have 5 restaurants participating that you'll be able to eat tapas-style foods from, that's included in the ticket price as well.
That's amazing. And of course, we know that if you folks, if you know how much I love Virginia, I just have to interject at this point and say that West Virginia and that part of Kentucky were once part of the Commonwealth. So
that's right.
You know, I like to think that we taught them everything that they know. But they do a good job on their own. But y'all do a good job too. How about pouring us a little bit of this? Tell us what we've got here.
This is the Tarnished Truth 3-year high rye bourbon. So it's a 36% rye mash bill.
Wow, awesome.
Has a little bit of that spicy flavor of your traditional rye whiskey, but that sweetness and smoothness that a traditional bourbon has as well. This is probably one of our best sellers. Really unique bourbon. Such a sweetness to it. A little bit of spice on the aftertaste.
Yes.
So if you ever want to taste, you can always come down to the distillery. We do tours and tastings Thursday through Sunday, every hour on the hour.
Awesome. And now, how can folks get tickets for this Bourbon Invitational?
You can go to vabourbonInvitational.com. All the tickets are sold right there. There's a VIP connoisseurs ticket that'll get you in an hour before opening to the general admission, and each distillery will have some high-end special stuff during that hour that will not be served during the general admission portion of the event. There's also a ticket for the distiller's brunch the next day, which will be Sunday, the next morning.
Nice.
There's also a ticket for the distiller's dinner that is happening on Friday night in the private tasting room of our distillery, that we have some exciting stuff that you'll be able to taste and eat during that. And we're also doing a Virginia Bourbon Invitational bourbon barrel, which we will be filling that day, and you can buy into that, so that on the 4th annual Bourbon Invitational, you'll get a bottle of that bourbon that was bottled on the first Invitational.
Oh, that sounds too cool.
Yeah.
And folks, we'll be posting all this information too on our website and in our social media too, so that you'll have all the resources with you. But first, my friend, tell me, what's a good way to make sure that you really get the most bang for your buck when you're tasting this?
So typically we'll like to go give it just a good nosing at first. Take a deep breath of it, get your palate exposed to it.
Yeah.
Give it another one, and then you want to take just a little bit of a sip. Let your tongue and your taste buds get used to that alcohol. Then give yourself another sip. So now that your tongue and everything has been exposed to that high alcohol, you give yourself another sip. And you'll really be able to get those spicy notes from that rye, but that sweetness of the corn that's still in there, and that smokiness that picks up in that barrel over the 3 years that it's aged.
That's awesome.
And then you can even take some distilled water. What we do in our tastings, we'll add a couple drops of distilled water to it, and that will really open it up and completely change the flavor profile that you'll taste in your mouth by diluting it down a little bit. It makes it easier for your palate to taste some of those flavors as well.
Oh my God, that's so good. And tell us the website for Tarnished Truth.
It's tarnishedtruth.com.
I love easy websites.
Exactly. We also have a Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/Tarnished Truth, as well as an Instagram, which is the same. And you can book tours right on our website at tarnishedtruth.com. It'll tell you what tours are available. Click the link. You can sign your friends up, your family up, everything right there from the website.
That sounds great.
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for tuning in, and cheers. Hope to see you at the Bourbon Invitational.